So now we'll see the next concept, square roots. So we'll see how to find square roots for the given numbers. Say suppose if you are finding cube root, so if we are finding cube root, so we saw cube root pattern earlier. So if we had 1 in the unit place, what was the unit place of cube root? It was, so it will be 1 only. So when you are finding cube root, so if it is 1, you will have in the cube root unit place also 1. Suppose if you are finding square roots, so if you have 1 in the unit place, so what will be the unit place of this square root? So when you have 1, so it can be either 1 or 9. So when you are finding square root, because when you square 1, it ends with 1, and when you square 9, it also ends with 1. So you have two choices among this 1 and 9. So you have to choose which number will occur in the unit place. So while finding square roots, you will have one more step to find the answer. But whereas for cube root, as soon as you see the number, you can say what is the cube root. For square root, it is one more step. So we'll see what is the pattern for square roots. So when you square 1 or 9, so what will be the unit place when you square these numbers? A number ending with 1 or a number ending with 9. So 1 square is 1. 9 square is 81, which also ends with 1. Suppose you are squaring a number ending with 2 and 8. So when you square it, what will be the unit place? 4. So when you square 2, 2 square is 4. And when you square 8, 8 square is 64. So both the numbers ends with 4. So when you are finding square roots, so you have choice between two numbers. If it ends with 1, you have to fix whether it ends with 1 or 9. So if it is 4, you should fix whether it is 2 or 8. So in such a way, the pattern are, so 2 into 2 when squared ends with 4, 8 when squared ends with 4. The same way, 3 and 7 when you square. So what will be the unit place? 3 square is 9, 7 square also ends with 9. And for 4 and 6, what will be the unit place? So when you square 4, it is 16. When you square 6, it is 36. Both ends with 6. And now when you square a number ending with 5, the last two numbers will be always 25. Suppose when you are squaring a number with 25, so what will be the last three places? So we have seen all this in squares. So when you square a number ending with 5, last two numbers will be 25 only. And when you square a number ending with 25, last three numbers will be 625 only. Suppose you are squaring a number ending with 0, what will be the last two digits? It will be only double zeros. So using this pattern, we will see how to find square root for a given number. So 1 and 9 when squared ends with 1, 2 and 8 when squared ends with 4, 3 and 7 when squared ends with 9, 4 and 6 when squared ends with 6. When you square a number ending with 5, last two digits will be 25. When you square a number ending with 25, last three digits will be 625. When you square a number ending with 0, the last two numbers will be 2 zeros. So now we will see how to find square root for a 3-digit number. So we will use the same 841. So now when we were finding cube roots, we grouped numbers into 3. Here when you are finding square root, you have to group the numbers into 2 or pair the numbers. So group these numbers. So 41 and 8. Or leaving these two digits, so it is a 3-digit number. So leaving these two digits, check which square 8 has crossed. So what is 2 square? 4. And what is 3 square? 9. So we have less than 9. So you have to check which square this 8 has crossed. So now which square 8 has crossed? It has crossed 4 square of 2. So the tens place will be 2 only. Now when you have 1, so what are the possibilities? You can have either 1 or 9. The unit place can be either 1 or 9. So if it is 1, the number will be 21. If it is 9, the number will be 29. So now you have to choose which number, 21 or 29. So in this series, the number starting with 2, you have a number 25. So I have told you when finding squares, when a number ends with 5, so this is an important pattern. So because this is median of any series, so having this as a basis, you can choose the numbers when you are working this approximate questions also. And now how to find 25 square? So we will write 25 defaultly, and this 2 is multiplied with its following number. So 2 into 3, it is 6. So now you have to check this 8. So this 8 is more than 6. It means that the number has crossed 25. So it should be only 29. So in this 1 and 9, the number which occurs in the unit place should be 9 only. So I will repeat again. So find the square number contained in 8. It is 2. So when you see 1 and 9, there are two possibilities, either 1 or 9. It can be either 21 or 29. Answer can be either 21 or 29. And now to choose whether it is 21 or 29. So in between you have a number 25. And how to find square of a number ending with 5? So we will multiply this 2 with its following number 3. So 2 into 3, 6. So as this 8 is more than 6, answer should be more than 25, and the answer should be 29 only and not 21. So I'll give you another example. See, suppose you are finding square root for 256. So we are finding for 3-digit numbers. So here 256. So leaving this 56, you have 2. So what is the square number contained in 2? It is 1. And now as we have 6 here, so what can be the unit place? It can be either 4 or 16 or 6. So the answer is either 14 or 16. So now to choose whether it is 14 or 16, so in between you have this 15. So to find 15 square, so we will write 25, and this 1 is multiplied with its following number. So we write 2 here. So 1 multiplied with its following number is 2, and we have this exact 2 here. So answer should be more than 15. So 16 is the answer and not 14. So 16 is the answer. And now using this pattern, so we will see how to find square roots of 3-digit numbers. So we will see the examples.